Hello and welcome back to your channel, the channel which is dedicated to promoting a healthy lifestyle. We know to having the healthy and complete meal is a crucial steps to having a healthy lifestyle. Therefore, today I'm going to take you through preparing a beautiful, colorful and complete food, which is fried chicken with the beautiful, colorful rice. Then let's get started. Alright, we're gonna start with the key steps which preparing marinade. We need soy sauce, sesame oil, apple and green pears, minced ginger or fresh ginger, minced garlic or fresh garlic, and chili flake. I start to grate our apple. The amount of the ingredient I'm suggesting, and you can see in this video, is for 2 kilo of chicken thigh because I have 5 of us and we have 3 young boys. They eat a lot of protein. After grating our apple and pears, as you can see in this video, I add them to a big bowl. I don't skin our apple and pears to not only give extra flavor and sweetness to our chicken thigh, add extra fiber as well. Because I usually want to prepare the meal quickly, I use 2 teaspoons of crushed or minced ginger and 2 teaspoon of minced garlic, and then I add 1 teaspoon of chili flake. If you want it a bit hotter, you can add it extra, but I found that that's good enough for our family. The next steps, I add our sesame oil. I use around 2 tablespoons of the olive oil to the mix, as you can see in this video. Then the next steps is adding our soy sauce to give nice salty taste to our chicken. I use a quarter of glasses of soy sauce to this marinade. And then I add a quarter glasses of water as well, and start to mixing all of those ingredients together quite well. When I'm happy with how those spices mix, I wash our chicken thigh, I add it to our bowl and start to mixing our chicken with all of the marinade. I'll make sure they're well covered in our area, our chicken thigh, and when I'm happy with how they mix together, then I cover them with glad wraps and I'll put them at least for 1 hour in fridge to all of those spices infuse to our chicken. I use a frying pan and I add some olive oil to our frying pan. This frying pan is quite large, so I can cook in 1 lot and have nice lid, which make it cooking much faster and easier. One thing you may need to know, especially for most of the meat, especially chicken, when you cook, as slightly cook, actually they shrink, therefore they create a bit of more space. Therefore I can fit our final piece which left to the frying pan, as you can see in this video. Then I add my final piece to our frying pan. In that point I actually cover the chicken with the lid and let it in medium heat to cook for at least 10 to 15 minutes. In that time, almost chicken is cooked, and I actually turning the chicken to other side to cook through as well. And again, when I've done that, I'll put again and lid back and wait for another 10 minutes. When it's 10 minutes gone, I add remaining of the ingredient in our marinade in top of the chicken. I'll remove the lid and let the whole things steams and evaporate the water, and as you can see, it's nicely looking, and chicken start to getting nice crispy and brown and beautiful color, as you can see. And at that point, I'm actually turn them over as well. It takes between, in that point, in about a couple of minutes, around 5 minutes, to just get nice and crispy, as you can see. And when I'm happy with that, I turn off the frying pan to rest, and they start to removing our chicken. As the chicken is resting in the dish, I chopped some spring onion, and then I start to chopping our chicken thigh to strips, as you can see. And final steps, I add all of those remaining ingredient of the marinade, which is mainly our apple and pears, and to the mix with the chicken thigh. Now it's time to prepare our rice, which is already soaked. I need salt, oil, tomato paste, spice, potato and sweet potato, and 1 brown onion. This spice, you can get this Advieh Polo. You can get it in most of the Middle Eastern and Persian shop, which I highly recommend. I chopped some onion, as you can see, and add it to the frying pan with a bit of olive oil. And now I start to dicing our sweet potato as we go. We keep sauteing our onion, and as become a bit transparent, as you can see, I add a tablespoon of the tomato paste and a bit of salt to your taste, and I start to frying those ingredients together. As you can see, when we get in bright reddish color, I start to adding our chopped and diced sweet potato to the mix, and mix them together to nicely coat it together as well. The next steps, when it is done, is adding our normal potato, which is again I dice them to small cubes and add it to our frying pan. We'll repeat the same procedures with mixing all of those ingredients. And when all of those sweet potato and potato are almost mixed well with our tomato paste and onion, I add our rice, which already soaked. I gently mix our rice with other ingredient because I don't want our grain of rice break that much. And when I'm happy with it, I add our spice, which, as I said, Advieh Polo. I add 2 big, actually depends on what you want. I add 2 or 2.5 tablespoon of the spice, and again gently mix, and at the same time I boiled some water, which I'm going to add to this mix. I add enough boiled water to cover all of those ingredients and just be over around half a centimeter of 5 millimeter. Then gently mix again, and I add, is optional, a chili and a bit of cinnamon stick, and I'll put the lid down and I'll put it in low temperature to cook for 40 minutes. And here we have it. We remove our chili as well as sesame stick, and our colorful rice almost ready. And now the both components ready, it's time to plate up and arrange our vibrant flavored chicken alongside the rainbow color dish. I garnish it with fresh coriander, and as you can see, I add spring onion and sesame seed to our chicken, and I have to tell you guys, it was lovely and all of us really we enjoyed it a lot, and hopefully you can make it and enjoy it with your family and friend as well. And there you have it, a delightful rainbow color chicken and rice dish. The beauty of this dish is not only about the color, but the harmonious blend of the flavor that make this dish so special and tasty for your taste bud. Therefore, if you enjoy watching this video, please don't forget to give a thumb up and share it with your family and friends. If you haven't subscribed my channel, please do so to receive those type of recipe and tips to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Thank you for joining me in this video, and until next time, see you later and happy cooking. Thank you.